Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Western Front Ace by Compass Games. This is I by Gregory M. Smith. We are playing the Joe Carter expansion 1915 to 16. Seeing how that goes. We just moved into a Newport 11, but we still had, I'm not going to say negative results, but we just didn't, we're not getting the hammer right now. Hopefully that will change. Um, So, that being said, let's get our log out here. April of 16 is our next roll. We only got 5 months left in the early war. Then we're going into normal rolls. We'll roll for normal. Come on, Greg, think. Normal encounters and everything. So we're still rolling at D3 in April of 16. So we only going to have one encounter. So let's go ahead and roll, see what that's going to be. That's a 10. And that 10 is going to net us a Allied 1916-10 bomber escort enemy lines. We're going to get a bomber escort, which is just going to be an escort. And on this escort mission, we have to go into enemy territory. And that's basically what we need to do this time. And we are in a new month, so we will shuffle the deck. I'm bad about that. Let's see here. Newport 11. Drop that down a little bit. We're doing a bomber escort. I forgot to change my base too. We are at, not change my base, but change it up here. We're flying against geese. 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 Come on, Greg, seriously. Alright, we have precision, and we have, we did get the 6 cents, so I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead. We did forget to end that mission. Now we're back on track, so we're going to put this back up to escort. I do forget a lot of things. You know, the other thing I wanted to check is why my Lewis guns are not reloading here. And I have a feeling it has something to do with me just copying and pasting these over and renaming. I probably forgot to rename something on that. Anyway, let's go ahead and take off, shall we? Take off to the Great White North. 5. 5 is going to be, and we are in the 1915-16 charts. Second one down. We're in friendly. 5's going to be a fighter. And let's see what we got up against our Newport here, shall we? For 9 is going to be at Halberstadt D2. And these are just scans of the art, most of this. So you got to pardon my my artwork. It's just, like I said, personal modules. So things are not going to be as pretty as they should be. I don't have official art or anything to work with, so do the best I can with what I got. Halberstadt D1, we're rolling for starting orientation 6. That's going to be head on. Yep, they're a 3 against our 2. We do outclass them a little bit in speed, but they've got guns on us, and I think they've got durability on us. Yes, they have both on us. So a 6 is going to be a head-on, which is not where we really would like to be. You know what? Because I got limited guns, how about we do something stupid and go ahead and use our advanced maneuvers right away to do a tight turn. And then we're going to, not a tight turn, a Cuban 8, and we're going to avoid one random hit and improve position by 1. Let's see if that helps us out. We're going to try a little something different here this time, see how that goes. We are doing that. He is going to fire. And his fire on a 3 is 3. We avoid 1 hit, which goes down to 2. So he's going to take 2 hits on us, and we are going to use 1 ammo up on him. And the first hit is going to be a 16 fuel tank, and that's going to be a 7, so that's just a leak. tank leak is going to be leaking tank results in a loss of 1 extra endurance per box. Fire results, okay, 1 extra endurance per box. And the second hit is a 24. Port strut. Oh boy, he lit us up pretty good. But we do get 2 off of our maneuver. So that puts him at trailing. We took a little bit of damage on that, but it put us in a good position. We are 1 up on the initiative so far, so let's roll the dice, and we gain 3 more, so that's going to be 4. We gain 1. Can't get any worse than that, so we have him trailing, and we're going to stay in this fight. We have Lewis guns that do not jam. I think I have the opportunity. I might just take this chance and see if we can't rip him a new one. We're going to get 1 extra hit there, so let's go ahead. I know this is probably using the rules a little bit, but I am going to go ahead and extended burst. And we're going to go ahead and roll that first. 4 plus 3 hits and 1 weapon jams. 1 weapon jams, but we have a Lewis which doesn't jam. So, and I am going to use 2 ammo on this because the precision does not work on that. So we're going to get 3 extra hits plus 1 for being trailing. That's 4 extra hits, and he's on defensive maneuver. So watch, we're going to draw one of those nasty avoid all damage cards for him. I'm sure of it. We have 3 plus 4 is 7 hits, and his defensive card is avoid all damage. Oh Lord, this is what's been happening to me all this campaign. I just can't seem to catch a break. Lord, that's horrible. That is horrible. Alright, well, nothing we can do about that except roll initiative. We are 1 up on him. Actually, we roll a 6 to their 2 again. We're always the red die, by the way, in case you're wondering. Left and right, I just keep it simple. That puts us at 5 plus, gain 2 positions. We're already trailing. We will not be able to do an extended burst again, so we're just going to fire. We gain you 1 extra for being trailing. He's going to do a defensive maneuver. So we're going to draw 3. Fortunately, we have the Lewis gun, but we draw another odd numbered card, so we use that ammo up. We do get 4 hits now, and he's going to draw a avoid all damage again. Look at that. Can you believe that? Absolutely poor luck in drawing, and we are out of ammo now, and we're trailing him, and we're going to do an initiative roll. We're up by 1. We gain 1 more. No change. We're going to go ahead and try to reload our guns. He is going to go defensive. That's a bad move. We improved by 1. Can't improve any better than that. We try to reload our guns. On the 6, we dropped the drum, but we did not. We used the drum, which puts 3 ammo in there, and I've got to find out why that doesn't work. I'll have to do that when I'm not recording. It's just on my newer planes, the expansion I put in there. So we are trailing. We are loaded now. And see, I got that bad move when I didn't fire. You see how that works? That's been my luck this whole campaign so far. That's why we don't have any kills. It's not a matter of the game. It's just a matter of my poor drawing and rolling right now. We're still trailing him. I have the Lewis guns that do not jam. I really would love to do another... you know what? We have him there. Let's try this again. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're going to try this again. Lewis guns, I tend to do this. 7 plus 1 hit. That's really not going to get us much. Between that and the trailing, we're going to gain 2 hits. And we're going to use 2 ammo up, which I really got to be smart about that. Well, I'm trying. We fire 3 plus crew. Goes up to 5 plus crew. That's a good hit if we can get it to hold. And his defensive is avoid all damage. Are you kidding me? Again? That's 3 of them now. Did I draw the same card? No, we're just drawing. They're getting all the Good Lord help me. They're getting all the avoid all damages, and it's just driving me nuts. Boy, that's three. Oh, Lord, that hurts. That's another 5 hits. The only one I did not draw and avoid all damage on is the one where I was trying to reload my guns. This hurts. This really hurts. Initiative. We go up by 1, go up by 2 because of our speed. So they're not going to be able to change their position any. So if there's any good thing, it's the fact that we just maintain this trailing position. If we just be able to draw a good card. We're going to attack regular guns, 36. We don't use an ammunition up. We get 3 plus 1 is 4 hits. Their defensive card is, and another, you've got to be kidding me. What am I doing wrong? Another avoid all damage. That's 4th card in a row on his defensive where I had damage on him and he avoids it all. Wow. Alright, initiative again. We go up by 3, plus 1 is 4. That's gain 1 position. Can't get any better than trailing, so we're staying right there. We are putting a ton of lead down on this guy, and he must be some kind of an ace or something, because he's just making us look very silly. Alright, we're going to fire one more time. We got to keep trying this. 4 hits, plus 1 is 5 hits. Their defensive card is, you got to be kidding me. Avoid all damage and improve 2. This is just harsh. So they're going to be head on now. And our card was an odd card, so we used all of our ammo up. So here we are now, face to face with them, and I'm out of ammo again. This is not going well. Not going well at all. Well, initiative, we're up by 1. Oh boy. And now they go up by 2, minus 1 is 1, so no change, so it's going to be head on, and I can't fire. I'm going to barrel roll, avoid 2 hits. No, I can't do that. I really got to try to get away from him somehow. No, we're just going to try and load our guns and take the hits. Oh boy, DE. Well, this is why I bought precision. Oh Lord, I just don't get this. I cannot get a break. It is discouraging. It's just harsh. Lord. I did do the 6th sense. Becomes 2 random hits instead. So random hit number 1, 25. Engine. And there goes our advantage. And the second hit, 45, starboard strut, damaged. And we roll to see if we reloaded our guns, and we did. So we use our last drum. So at least we have ammo again. This is not working out well. Initiative, we have an engine hit, so that's going to be minus 2. So we've got plus 1 for our speed. Minus 2 for the damaged engine, so that's a minus 1. And we roll. Ouch. Oh God, help me! I've been forgetting his. You forgot his ammo too. He only fired that last time. We just went down by 2. Let's see, 4 goes to 5 2 positions. So we are now trailing. And we are in bad shape here. I will go defensive, and he's going to fire. So my defensive is going to be avoid all damage. Karma's mother, and he gets 3, so we're going to avoid all damage. But we're still being trailed. Initiative, we're at a minus 1. They get 2 more, so we're going to stay trailing. He fired, by the way. We're going to try defensive again. Avoid one hit and encounter ends. And he attacks with 3, goes down to a 2, so 2 hits and the encounter is going to end. 13 starboard strut. Second damage is 55 canvas. Encounter ends. We do get credit for our mission because we encountered. But that was just a horrible display of rolling there. If you didn't catch all that. We just, every damage we rolled, they got the avoid all damage on. And it just was harsh. I can go ahead and clear that plane, but there's nothing to clear. We didn't do anything to him, so. And actually, I'll put him over here before I clear that plane. We will head back to base because we are, actually, we're right there, so we're just going to go ahead and land. We took off, fought a fighter right away, and we're going to land. The weather is good weather. Our landing row is 12. Ouch, that sucks. Oh boy. I got my head together here. That's just got me all thrown for a loop the way these last couple drills have gone. So we got a 12, which sucks. Emergency landing, no. Landing, no. No serious wound, no damaged landing gear. We have no engine out. We have one damaged, but not out. So we managed to land by the skin of our teeth. Any bad weather, we would have had trouble. So we're going to go ahead and end that mission. Thankfully, because that was just poor. We did get a success because we had to turn around, but after we encountered, so we get success for that. But that's going to be our April, and that was just that was disgusting. I don't know how else to call it, but disgusting. Thanks everybody for joining me. That was our April of 1916 poor display of gunmanship and flying ability. Somehow this guy must be a brown noser because he keeps getting promoted, but he just can't seem to do anything right in the sky. So I don't know how he's getting these promotions. Thanks everybody for joining me. This is Western Front Ace by Compass Games, designed by Gregory M. Smith, and this is the Joe Carter expansion. You all have a good night.